Hello, friends. I want to welcome you today to my YouTube and Facebook Live. I'm Karina Chin, and I like to go on Tuesdays at 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time to share a little bit of stamping with you. So I'm in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and I've been doing this for 16 years, so welcome today. So today's video is not going to be too long. I have a really easy watercoloring technique I want to share with you, and it is featuring the Stippled Roses Stamp Set and a little bit of embossing, and I'm going to show you how to do this. So it's really, really fun. Now, before I get started, I just wanted to mention that I have an event coming up on the 27th, so you are welcome to join me at my friend's house. We're going to have 4 projects, 4 make and takes, a bunch of display boards to get you guys excited. So if anybody's interested, let me know. Oh, Joanne's here. Hello, Joanne. Hello, Inez. How are you guys? And I have to announce, it is such a good day today because it's finally warmed up in Edmonton. On the weekend, it was minus 38 degrees Celsius. So it was absolutely horrible. Horrible. I had to carry my little mini schnauzer out to the bathroom because the little paws were freezing. But it's actually minus 20 today and it feels warm. So I think I can actually put booties on them and go for a walk. So anyway, when you live in Edmonton, you get some extreme weather. But luckily it doesn't last too long. So let me just jump over here to my overhead camera. And I will mention too that if you're in Edmonton and you're looking for something to do Wednesday night, I do have a couple spots left in my CNC card class. It is going to be at Market, MKT. I keep saying Market, MKT, which is near White Avenue. We're going to make 4 cards. So we're going to make this one. Isn't this cute, using the Taco Fiesta stamp set? My one tip is you guys need these dies. I can't even remember what they're called right now, but I've been using them all the time. Look at, isn't this just fantastic? This is exactly how the dies cut out. It's pretty awesome. And they're in the mini catalog. And then too, this is a really great kit. It's called the Panda Kit. It's only $20. And you make 4 long cards and 4 normal cards, and they're basically all put together with dimensionals, but I stepped mine up a bit. So we're going to let the girls on Wednesday, which is tomorrow, put cheers on it and then another round for your birthday. And if they don't want to, I have just a normal birthday greeting, right? We don't have to have a panda like that. You can just have some panda friends going across the card. And then this is another one that we're going to be doing. So I thought that was kind of fun. So if you are not scared of the weather in Edmonton, should be only minus 20. It feels like a spring day. Come and join me. I have 2 spots left. And then if you did the ribbon and paper share, it's all ready to go. I'm doing it with my friend Candy in the States, and we're doing a craft along. So my craft along, I can't remember if it's next Wednesday or the Wednesday after. I'm waiting for Candy to see what day it is. And this is one of the ribbon shares. Now, I promise you that yours will not be eaten. You can tell my mini schnauzer is bored. He has not been out for a walk in about 4 days. I got to get that little guy out. So he took it out on my paper share. Luckily, no product was ruined in the paper share, but I'm going to use this one now. It's now become mine. But you just have to laugh, right? He's so bored today. Inez, you're in, what do you mean, Utah? Okay, I am very jealous right now. I have a lot of friends in the States who watch me from warm places, so I am having a little bit of weather envy. I'm not going to lie about that. Okay, let's just see. I think I can get started stamping. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Natalie. Hello, Gail. Hello, Joy. Thanks for joining me today. You guys, this will not be a new technique for you, but maybe you would have forgotten it because I love stamp sets that I can color, but I don't always like to color. So this was actually a swap that I sent out, and I had another demonstrator contact me asking me how to do it. So I thought it was just easier to show you because it's so easy and it's fast. So who doesn't like fast and easy? Now I have to use a different paper because I used all this up. So I have a team called Crafting Crew, and I always mail out monthly kits to them because the idea is I just want them to stamp. So I charge $5 for 4 card kit. So they have to put on the embellishments and ribbon themselves. But these are 2 of the cards that we did 2 weeks ago. And then the new kit uses this paper, so I have no paper left to even show you other than my paper samples because it's out. And if you were watching for the first time and you love stamping products and you're interested in buying a lot because the catalog's amazing, I recommend that you sign up because you can get this glass mat right now for free. So it's great. It's lined. You're going to see I'm actually going to emboss on it today. I have adhesive on here. I will clean that in a minute. You just need some hand sanitizer. It comes with this little rubber pad, and you can put stamping spots in here. You can mix ink refill on here. I don't want to wreck mine. I don't want to, well, not wreck mine. I don't want to change color. Maybe it won't. I'm scared to try it. Anyway, I'll wait for another demo to test it and tell me it works or not. And then then you also get a nice cleaning cloth that comes with this too. So that is a starter kit special right now. It's $135 in Canada, and you get $165 in product. And if you don't want the glass mat, you can get an extra $41 in product. I think it's $41. I'd have to double check that. It's not $37.50. $37.50 is when you host a party or place a really big order. Right now you get bonus. Normally you get about $45 in product, but you get an additional $37.50. So it's like $72 in product. So I had a few friends asking if I would do a paper share, or sorry, not a paper share, an adhesive share. So yes, I'm going to be opening up an adhesive share because with $70 in free product, what I do is give you my discount. And then I buy extra refills of adhesive with that $73, and it brings the cost down for everybody. So I will be opening that, and you can find that out if you're on my newsletter list. Okay, so let's start stamping. So first of all, I'm using Stippled Roses, which is in the mini catalog. And when I opened this up, my first thought was, yuck, I don't like this at all. Because I didn't like the samples. Like, this is a beautiful card, but I find it's really hard to get an idea of what stuff looks like in the catalogs or online. It just doesn't work for me. Now, since I've been playing for it, however, I love it. It's a really beautiful stamp set. These dies are really fun because they've got dots in them, and I really wish I could find my card from card class on Monday or on Sunday night, because oh, here it is. I did find it. Okay, check out the dies. This is what it does. Can you see the little dots that it puts in there? So it cuts and kind of embosses at the same time. So I thought that was kind of cool. And here's some paper. This is why I have no paper left, because cutting crafting crew kits, and then I had 16 people make this card. I don't have a lot of paper left because it's a celebration item. This paper is free with a $60 order right now. These are the patterns in the paper pack, and it coordinates with this suite. So if you're buying the stamp set and dies, then you will get the softly stippled. You could choose to get the softly stippled designer series paper for free, but I haven't played a lot with the dies, but I've been using the stamp set a ton, because I absolutely love it. And then my friend Carolyn made me some samples with this paper and the stamp set. So thank you, Carolyn. So she made this card. Ooh, which way does it go? See, hello there. Isn't that nice? So that's the paper that coordinates with softly stippled designer series paper. But she actually made these cards to coordinate with, let's see here. What have we got? What have we got in this amazing celebration brochure? Okay, so this paper free with a $60 order. And then if you buy this bundle and you still want more flowers and you end up ordering some other supplies like the embossing package I'm going to show you today, you could get the stamp set and embossing folder for free. So this one is called Softly Stippled, and it's free with a $120 order. Now, celebration lasts for 2 months, you guys, so don't worry, you know, if it's a little more than in your budget right now. You can slowly get this stuff, but it is while supplies last, so you just never know what will be available. Are these pretty cards that Carolyn made? Look how fun this one is. I thought that was super fun. And then this one, I think this is my favorite though. Look how pretty that is. Yeah, so Carolyn did a really nice job. I asked her to make a few samples with me, and I was very impressed. Very, very pretty cards. And then this is one done with the designer series paper again. I think that's all I had. I've been trying to keep these separate. What's this one? Oh, here's one. Look at it. This is a swap. I love this. I don't know why, but I love this. This is just using the Softly Stippled Stamp Set. But isn't that beautiful? So this is a swap. Ah, should have guessed. From my friend Jen. Jen Co is in Ontario. Love that swap. And do I have any more to share? I got lots with the paper, more with the, not with Stippled Roses, but look at that paper. There's that embossing folder I was trying to show you called is it Softly Stippled? Nope. What's it called? I don't even know what it's called anymore. Oh, Softly Sophisticated Bundle. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to make more of this card. I like that. Just stamps, paper, and ink. Pretty much. Okay, a little bit of die cutting, but I like the vellum layer on there too. Anyway, I hope I've given you a few ideas of what this bundle looks like, because I think it's really cool. And don't let me forget to show you this. I wanted to show you a card with this, because if you don't like cutting your card bases, they have gold foils, flowers, envelope, or cards and envelopes. Oh my gosh, try to say that 10 times. And I think is it 13? Yeah, $13.75. And I think you get 10 cards and 10 envelopes. Look how beautiful it is. Look at the detail on that. So I think we can do the same rose that I'm going to show you and put it on this for a really quick card too. See how much time we have. Okay, so that is the bundle. Let's get stamping, because I love this. And because I have no paper left, I have to change it. So I thought it would be really pretty to work with this paper pack. No, I don't even have it on a pretty cardboard piece to show you yet. It's called Forever Love, and it basically comes in two colors. It comes in Pretty Peacock with gold, and Moody Mauve and gold, and then on the back it's got vanilla and is that petal pink maybe? Let's see, whenever you get these, if you look on the back, it does tell you Moody Mauve, petal pink, Pretty Peacock, and Berry Vanilla. This will be one of the sweets featured at my friend Sharon's house next Saturday, not this Saturday. And it is a product suite, but you know, I can't do the same thing. That would be too easy for me. I got to show you guys something new. But I will show you it is a product suite in the new mini catalog, which is called, what did I say? Forever Love Suite, page 14. I haven't played with this at all. Oh, I got so many fun things to play with. Look at that, Forever Love. So the stamp set and dies are really cool in this suite. But look at the paper. Does that look pretty to you? I don't know. It didn't do anything for me, but when you see it here, look how gorgeous this paper is. Right? See what I mean? Paper never looks amazing here. So my tip is get my paper shares in the summer and you get a little sampling of everything. Same with these. These didn't look amazing in here either. And neither did the ribbon, but look how beautiful the ribbon is. You know, with a little dog slobber on it. Doesn't that just make it? I would bet you want to pay extra for that. Oh, and look, the cards and envelopes are in here. I didn't even look at that product suite. This is $132.25. You get the ribbon, you get the embellishments, you get the paper, you get the cards and envelopes, and then you can get the stamp set and dies, or you can order things individually. And that's usually how I work. But I'm going to show you how to cut this card base first, because I think it is so easy. If you have to make a lot of cards, you want this card design, because you can make a whole bunch of them and it doesn't waste paper. Okay, step one, you're going to start with a piece of 8.5 by 11-inch cardstock, and we're just going to cut it in half at the short side, which is 4.25 inches. Now, normally you just fold this in half, which you can, but we're actually going to chop it at, I think it's 7 3/4, but let me just double check. Yes, 7 3/4. 7 3/4. And then it gives you this piece, which we're going to use. And then a normal card base is scored at 5.5. So let's do that. 5.5 inches. Okay, so I have my card base done. I have this layering piece, which is done, and there is no cardstock wastage. So I can get 2 cards out of 1 sheet of cardstock. So I thought that was awesome and really wanted to show you how you can maximize your paper. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is pull out my pieces because I did this already. Look at, isn't this paper pretty? Oh my goodness. I'm just going to glue these down really quickly. I guess I could do that side, but I don't know. To me, why would you want to ruin the effect of the beautiful gold? Which way does this go? I can't tell. You know what? Doesn't matter? No. This is more like a background piece of paper right now. So I'm just going to glue this down. Oh, I'm getting a little glare from my light. So let's put this down. Because if I was watching the video replay, that would annoy me. Maybe not you. Anyway, stamping is so fun. I do this to relax, and I have easy stamping 1, 2, 3 on Wednesday nights because I just love it. We have a games night on Friday. I'm so excited about games night. And if you're wondering how to find out about all my classes, go to my blog, which is karinastamps.com, and it'll have a link to my newsletter list. And I haven't got my easy stamping 1, 2, 3 graphic done yet. Not yet. Okay, so like I said, this piece was left over from when we cut the base. And then we need 2 pieces of basic white. So you got to cut this 3 inches by 4 inches. And then one is going to go on the inside, one is going to go here. And then I thought, why not make this like a gorgeous card and add a bit of gold foil cardstock? So I cut this at 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. Doesn't that just look beautiful? Right? That's what it's going to look like. I don't know who's getting this special card. I'm not sure yet. Just can't decide. I may never give it away. No, I'm just kidding. I got lots of cardstock. Okay, so we're going to pull out my embossing toolkit. Now you can actually get this in the annual catalog. I have no clue how much it is. I'm guessing around $40. And what I like about it is it's got a place for your powder. It's got this little tweezer, which I use all the time. It's got a little brush if you have boo-boos. It does not come with a spoon, but it comes with an embossing buddy. So we're going to take our buddy and go over our basic white cardstock. And then we're going to take our Versamark ink, and I've already got my stamps that I want to use on a block. And I'm going to use Versamark ink. And I like to put it on my new surface, my glass mat, because if I don't rock it, I won't catch the edge of these rubber stamps. I'm not pressing very hard, so hopefully it will emboss okay. Now the image is a little bit bigger than my cardstock, but that's okay. It still looks really pretty. Okay, and just give that a nice firm press. And again, I'm not rocking it. Okay, and then you can see it's shiny. And then what I could do is actually pour powder into here and then unscrew it and pour it back. But I don't feel like cleaning up right now, so I'm just going to go like this. We're just going to grab it. There is no Versamark on this corner. There we go. Now I notice I got just a little bit of powder there. And then we'll just heat it up really quickly. And then it will be like this. But I should probably do that. Now let's see if I can just emboss right on my new glass mat. It should be heat resistant. If not, you're going to hear a crack. So you keep it in one place, let it heat up. Depending on what powder I use, you can also heat it from the back. But I'm just going to heat it this way. And then you can see the powder melting. Maybe you can't, but I can. There it goes. It helps if you have a good light source. And we'll go zoom, 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 zoom. And it's halfway done. And here we go. I think this would be a great card for a shower, a special birthday, anniversary. Just a nice birthday card for a friend. Okay, so that one should be done. It looks like I got a nice, you should see the shine. So what this does is it holds my ink where I need it to go so it doesn't run all over the place and make a big mess. Okay, and if you had extra powder, you could just brush it off, but you got to do that before I emboss it. But I did a pretty good job. Pat myself on the back for that one. Okay, and then I'm going to show you how to color it really quickly. Yeah, Alexina, isn't this paper beautiful? It's so pretty, this paper. And I never would have bought it normally. Now, I don't know. I haven't colored one of these yet. I need Pretty Peacock for sure. I'm wondering if I should do the leaves in Pretty Peacock and Pool Party for the ink pad. I'm going to try Pool Party first because I can always add color instead of taking it away. Now, did you see me squeeze my ink pad? I don't know how much ink is left on this because I used it at class last week. Oh, it doesn't look like I have a lot. So instead, my tip is Celebration is on. You get something for free with every $60 order. Get yourself a set of 10 ink refills and you can watercolor till tomorrow. You would have tons. This will last forever. Now, I think I have another one. I always buy extra. Yeah, I got Pool Party already here. So there's no ink left on my Pool Party pad. And I have silver on here. So what was I doing? So we'll just put a little bit there. Who knows what I was doing? I think I was coloring with my Wink of Stella. That's what I was doing. And then I want to get Pretty Peacock. Now they're out of ink refills right now. They are unavailable. So I really hope I have ink. Yeah, see, that's what it's supposed to do. Okay, so I think I'm going to color Pool Party first. And I am going to use my water painters. So they're these magical little brushes where you unscrew them. Oh, can you guys hear Otto? Must be someone walking in front of our house. Anyway, you put water in here. And then the water painters come with 3 different brushes. I use this one all the time. There is a fine tip one. This one is great for doing watercolor washes. So I am just going to, I'm going to wreck the tip. I love these things. I don't know where the tip is for this one. This is the one I'm going to use. Now, I don't want to run to the bathroom. I forgot to fill the chamber with water. So another thing that you can do is just go like this. Just wet it like this. Oh, what color is on there? Ooh, that's not good. That was Calypso Coral. Well, we might have a Calypso Coral rose. Ooh, I'm getting water everywhere. Hold on one second. I was looking for my brand new stamp cleaner. I don't know where it went. It's probably right in front of my nose. Okay, ready to go. So I did 20 some of these and it took me like 15 minutes. So the first thing you want to do, make sure you get this soupy, because I'm using an ink refill which is super concentrated. And then all you do is you go like this. Dab, 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 dab. Now it's kind of hard to see where the rose is. I think that was the hardest thing for me. Let's put this up here. Kind of, once you color one, keep one as a template. And then you can kind of see what you're coloring. Ooh, this Pool Party looks nice, don't you think? Okay, so I got my 2 little rose buds. I got my little baby rose. I got my big rose, and you know, you just kind of scribble. Look at that. Anybody didn't like coloring in the lines in kindergarten? Well, this technique is for you. And you see, because see the shading that you get with it too, because I'm spreading the ink around, and it's darker in some places and lighter in the other, and I really like that shading that I'm getting. Okay, so I think I'm done. Oh, looks like, hold on, there's some little rosebuds down here. Okay, I think that is pretty good. I'm happy with that. What is this? No idea. Okay, and then if you want, you can dab it if it's a little too wet. Just be careful that you're not spreading the ink on this, because this is basic white cardstock. This is not watercolor paper, although you can use watercolor paper. I just find it's a little more expensive, and it is more forgiving though, and I usually work with this, so I am confident in my stamping skills. Now, Pretty Peacock is going to be quite concentrated, so we're really gonna make this one soupy as well. And, oh yeah, look at that color. That's pretty. I could have done a green leaf, but oh yeah, that one was a little too dark, I think. Let's just go here. Oh, why couldn't I actually, you know what, I am going to try. Oh, look. Why didn't I use my color palette? Oh, hello. Let's start using this. I'm not using my glass mat to the fullest of its potential, obviously. And if it stains, that's okay. Especially if you get it for free, right? That's a win-win. I had to pay $82 for mine, so that is the value of this stamping station, and I love it. I'm using it all the time. My friend Joanne did a demo at our Crafting Crew stamp meeting, and she writes her lists on here with one of those washable markers. I'm like, now that is a good idea. When you're watching stamping videos, you can make your wish list of what you need to buy. Okay, what do you think of that? Does that look pretty? Now this one leaf is a little bit darker, so I'm just going to add some color here just to balance it, because now I feel like my coloring is a little off. I'll just add a little bit here, a little darker shade, and I'm happy with that. What do you guys think? Done. There's my coloring. So this is a super fast, easy technique for getting your roses colored. We'll just dab that off a bit, and let's just give it a little dry because it's still wet and I want to glue it down. Okay. Dry. That way it's not so wet. Normally I would just set it aside and come back in the morning and finish my card. When I did my swaps, that's what I did. 20 of these while I watched Netflix, and they were ready to roll. Okay, I think that's good enough. Isn't that pretty though? I don't know. I'm pretty excited with myself. Okay, so I wanted a pop of gold on this one, just because I think it's going to be a gorgeous card. Maybe this will be a birthday card. I've got a couple friends having birthdays this month, so that would be a nice card to send, I think. Best birthday wishes. Okay, we're just going to glue that down. And you can also use stamping seal, whatever your adhesive preference is. Okay, let's put this one down quickly on here. And we will go like this. Right? Isn't that pretty? There are so many fun things in the catalog right now. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. I feel like my sentiment should be embossed in gold now too. Okay, so what I'm going to do is my sentiment is, I'm just going to center it. Hopefully I do a good job. And that's why I like my liquid glue, because it gives me wiggle room. I always put my cards together crooked. Now you could measure it out, but you know, that's not how I roll. Okay, so let's get some dimensionals. How is it possible they've all walked away? Ooh, I got big ones today. Okay, and I'm putting them on this side because I don't trust myself with my adhesive. If you want, you could lay it over here. And then you could, you know, make a pencil mark, but nah, too much effort. Stamping should be fast, it should be fun and enjoyable. And that's why I love stamping with my girlfriend. So that's why I have these special events, coffee stamping days, virtual stamping. I love it. This is how I socialize. I find it relaxing. And I only stamp with friends. That's my rule. Okay, and now I had a piece of paper because I think we need some gold to balance this. So I do have this. And I thought I do have birthday wishes, so let's just use that. What other sentiments do we have in this? Ooh, congratulations, sending thanks, and happy Mother's Day. Oh, I don't know. This might have to be congratulations. Don't you think? Oh, I can't decide. You know what? I'm going to do happy birthday right now because I have it ready. And then if I don't like it, I will pull it off and redo it. Okay, let's go best birthday wishes. I don't know. Is that even straight? Now, where is my gold embossing powder? It's also in here. Ooh, I have a little BB spoon. I use gold a lot. Oh, I forgot to use my embossing buddy. Especially when you're using gold. White's not so bad, white on white, but gold, you really got to be careful. Oh, I did such a good job today with that. Okay, and get my little tool, cover up my powder, or cover up my Versamark, and I'll just heat this quick. We'll add a bit of ribbon, and then the card will be done. Here it comes. So when the powder melts, it gets shiny. That's when you know we can start moving your embossing gun along the surface. I'm loving this glass mat just for embossing purposes. I think that's awesome. Okay, now you could use a die if you wanted to make it really fancy, but look, see how it balances? You've got the gold here, you've got the gold here. And you know what? Let's use a little bit of ribbon. Luckily, the ribbon was not injured with this. I'm just going to fold it over because, again, it's got gold flecks in it. This ribbon is so pretty. Whoops, oops, oops. Okay, let's just go like this. And it's got auto love on it. I should put this card. I should put on the back. Made with love. Made by a mini schnauzer. There you go. Yeah, the little turkey. I really do have to walk that poor little guy. He's going through withdrawal, I think. Walking withdrawal. Okay, there we go. Now let's just put a couple dimensionals on here. Like I said, not a super hard card today, but I wanted to show you, I wanted to give you a really easy card design that doesn't waste any cardstock. And number two, a technique that anybody can do with an embossing, with a heat gun, right? A little bit of white embossing powder, metallics embossing powder, this beautiful paper. Isn't that nice? And then I won't make one, but I'll post it on my blog later. Okay, look at this. So I think what I would do is vanilla cardstock, but you could do a very similar card using these cards and envelopes as well. So I'll show you that another day. And then next week, I'm going to show you how to use these embossing folders because I've been playing with this a little bit. So next week on Tuesday, I'll come on and show you some tips and tricks with these brand new 3D embossing folders, because it's really easy to create a whole whack of sentiments that you can just keep in a bag. Like, what if I needed sympathy and I had a blue one done? I could just pop with sympathy on, my card is done, pop it in the mail. Or, you know, maybe I wanted to add some hearts to this. Maybe I wanted to make this a wedding card. I could easily transform this card into a wedding card using the Adorning Hearts dies. So I am actually using this product in an upcoming class on February 3rd. And it looks like The Adorning Hearts. It looks not very nice in the mini catalog, but it's so awesome. That's why you got to play with this stuff. Here it is. See, what do you think of this? It just doesn't. I look at that and go, what? What can I do with that? This embossing folder, super cool and amazing. Works best with the brayer. And then also this Thoughtful Moments hybrid embossing folder I love. And this is going to be featured in my virtual card class. I'd have to check the month, but we're going to be making some cards with this, playing with the brayer, and I'm going to be teaching some brayer techniques with that class as well. And I can ship anywhere in Canada if you wanted to take the online class, and we just stamp together on Zoom. And I like Zoom because if you guys need help or have questions, I can actually spotlight you and get you to show me what you need help with. That's why it works so well. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know I've got 2 more classes this week. Oh, Easy Stamping 1, 2, 3. I'll have to be tomorrow afternoon because I am stamping in the evening at Market. So thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I'm so happy you like the card. Yeah, and has beautiful paper, hey? Yeah, it is elegant. That's a good word for it, right? An elegant card. Thanks a lot, guys. I hope you stay warm. But it's only minus 23, minus 22. I'm going to go walk the dog. I think it's a lovely day outside. Anyway, thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye.